You ever notice conversations are few, and when you are speaking to a person, they're staring off in the distance, or they're looking at you, but they're not looking at you, right? It's like the lights are on, but nobody's home. That, my friends, are symptoms of a person zoning out. Not only zoned out, but they have checked out. Now, why are more and more people checking out? People are just going through the motions. It's like no one's talking to each other. No one's communicating. No one's saying, excuse me to your left, or excuse me to your right, or I'm right behind you. They're just standing there, not saying nothing. And they have this with a frustrated look on their face. And then finally they end up going around a person when walking through or walking on the sidewalk, or shopping. I see a lot of that in stores, and I just noticed a few things. People are checking out. Why are people checking out? Well, it's almost like the more effort you're putting in, even just try to stay above water, it seems like you have an anchor pulling you down each time you're trying to swim up, but something's pulling you down. You swim up again, and something's pulling you down again. You swim up, pull down. And then after a while, you just get tired. And you just decide not to swim. And that's dangerous. You have to swim. You have to keep swimming. And the times that you're too tired to swim, then kick both of your feet up, right? They tilt your head back with your feet up and float. Just float, just coast. Now, how can you do that? Well, I'm going to go more detail in another video. But you have to coast until you're rested up, and then swim. Then you start swimming again. People are frustrated. People are hurt. People are, they're feeling depressed. People are feeling unmotivated. And people are losing their wits. It's like something can happen so small. For example, a person might expect a price of an item, and it only went up maybe 30 or 40 cents. And then they just fly off the handle. Or they go into their job expecting to do that assignment, but their assignment changed, and all of a sudden they just fly off the handle. They seem like the world is crashing around them. And we have to keep our wits, especially in these times. We have to be able to adapt. Because if we don't, then we're going to sink. It feels like you're in quicksand. You know, at times you may feel like you're in quicksand, but it's like the more you try to fight, the more you're wailing your arms, you know, then the deeper that you're sinking. And when you're in quicksand, there's a certain technique you have to do when you're in quicksand. And it's like you don't realize you're in quicksand until your ankles are underneath. Then that's when you start. Then that's when you realize. But then that's when you really start to, to panic and, But the thing that you do is you take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and start thinking, start calculating, even in the midst of danger, even in the midst of adversity. You have to start calculating, because that's the only way that you're going to make it through. That's the only way you're going to pull through. By people being checked out, they are giving up. They are overwhelmed. They are feeling that the situation that they're in is trotting them down and pulling them down, and it feels like a heavy weight or two metal plates on your shoulders. I would say 52. It feels like you got two plates of 52 pounders. Now, for you gym bros and gym gals, people that go to the gym, and even if you don't go to the gym, you know how heavy. You can imagine how heavy a 52 pounder is. Even 32s. But two 52 pounders. But all I want to say is this: stay motivated, get motivated, and stay motivated, and remember to show up for yourself. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button.